Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Look at this taco pouch content. Yes, it's the best DUK ever made, because this is the Kody Eutsler DUK Linerlock with some pretty cool carbon fiber scales going on. Look at how gorgeous this thing is, and massive shout out to Clark, the man that made this possible, because otherwise, yeah, this could not be a reality that I could share with you guys. So let's check it out. How big is this thing? In inches, because you like inches, right? And 3.5, I would say, for the blade, and 4.5-ish, 4.6 for the handle. Overall, let's say 20.5 centimeters for this fella. I'm just gonna show you a couple of other knives for the size comparison. You get to see the small Sebenza 21 and the large Sebenza 21 right over here in a pretty cool, spectacular mammoth, I would say, and Damascus from Devin Thomas, and just another couple representative of the Shiro family, Astrum and Neon, the largest I have and the smallest I have, and again, this guy is right in between, sweet spot between these two Shiro, and that's it. One more measurement I want to give you, it's going to be the weight, because it's important. In grams, this time, 97.2, which equals 3.43 ounces. Not too bad. Since we are doing measurements, guys, let's do the check, the thickness check. 3.5 millimeters thick. You want to see behind the edge how thick that is? 0.5. So is thinner than the previous versions, as you can see, but still kind of on the, 3.5 millimeters. No jimping, as you can see. There's some nice swedge going on. Super. This profile is spectacular. It's pretty much perfect, I would say. And what can I say? Stonewash is finally done. You have some studs with the right sharpness, because this is not a flipper, as you can see. It's no flipper tab, so you can just slow roll this thing and it's gonna be fine, or you can just flick it like that. You can flick it like, oops, sorry, like that. You can flick it like this. You can use any fingers you have to kind of flick it. I'm not really good with that. Ring finger, and I suck really with the pinky, but this kind of works also with the index. Yeah, also the index, but probably the middle finger flick is the best. It's the most satisfactory one. Thumb and index, or thumb only, are always good to go, because the detent of this thing is so dialed in. It's so good. That's it. End of the story. One of the best, probably I would say the best DUK DUK that I have ever owned. It's beautiful. I love the combo, carbon fiber, titanium, and this one of my favorite knives, titanium, carbon fiber. I also like titanium and mammoth, but yes, titanium and carbon fiber is just a very good option to go. You get 3D scales. You see, they're not flat, and that's cool. Nicely tapered around the edge. Check that out. Following the chamfering of the liner, which is in titanium. There's no internal milling, of course. You have these beautiful vents at the bottom of the knife. Super cool design. Hidden hardware for the pocket clip, which has some diagonal milling. Hidden by the pocket clip screw to hold the liner together in place with the scale. There's no stainless steel lock face insert, obviously. These are liner locks, so very, very few liner locks have that, because, I mean, there's not really much, but still, you can still do it, but not everybody's doing it. Beautiful. I like the geared pivot color matching on both sides. I like this. Even if it's tie connector pivot, I still like it. It's one of my favorite, actually. I like the fact that you get 2 screws over here only, so you don't have the screw over here, of course. It's a liner, so that's fine. It's well spaced, I mean, with this at the end. Of course, lanyard option available on the back spacer, which is geared and matching, kinda. Not really matching, but still has like some design shared lines. Nothing going on the spine, just a swedge. You have a flat grind. I would say 50% is going to be for the belly. Nice sharpening choil, kinda finger choil in a way. There's a thumb ramp going on over here. The stud is outside pretty much the cutting, I mean a little bit on the cutting path. It's pretty cool, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The action is smooth. You can, if you want, mount washers for this fella, thick washers, and it's going to be even smoother. It's going to be slower, but this thing pops out. So I mean, beside the aesthetics, which are truly beautiful. I mean, look at the lines of this knife, like super well proportioned. It's one of my favorite designs ever, I would say. It's so clean. It's beautiful. It is. I prefer this to the Duckling, not because it's just a shrunk version of this, but it's just like, it's pretty much close to perfection, guys. The price, this is made in US. The price on the market currently, I don't know, it fluctuates, but it's around $2,000. So it's definitely not a cheap knife. There's a couple only of these in existence. I do have the card, I think, somewhere. I should have it. But it's pretty rare, pretty expensive, but it's pretty cool. Look at this. If I had to say, probably this is the best sample that I've ever handled. The action on this thing is hard to explain. Like this thing, oof, the popping of like, oof, hard to explain. You gotta try it. It's like, right? It's so good. Like really, you do this, and it's so nice. Very satisfactory action for this guy. You gotta give it a little nudge to have the blade close, so it's not gonna fall by itself. Just a little thing. So a gentle glide shot. So super, super nice. Indeed. Beautiful contrast. Look at that. It's kind of like almost a gentleman's knife in a way, tactical but gentleman. It's a fusion, and that's why I like it. Super smooth line, very clean. Love these vents. Quiet deployment. Very subdued closing sound. Almost inaudible, guys. Classy. Glassy, smooth. I mean, guys, if you haven't tried one of these, I highly recommend, because the DUK from Kody Eutsler, it's a banger. I love it. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.